Hey there, welcome to Daily Inspiration Talk. Harshna's here. I hope today you have prioritized your week. You have figured out what you're going to work on. You probably have done your Sunday reviews and review your week before, and you plan your week. I hope you have figured out which ones are your priorities this week you want to work on. And if you didn't, good news is that's the topic I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about how do you prioritize all the things you have to do in the world. You have a family task, you have to take care of your personal health, you got to take care of your spirituality, your mission, your work. There's so much you want to work on, but you don't know how to prioritize it. Well, by prioritizing, you're actually utilizing your wise use of your time. And once the time is gone, it's gone. It's not going to come back to you. Even if you want to hold on to it, it will be gone. You cannot save time. You cannot bring it back. So the thing is, you have to spend your time wisely. How do you want to spend your week? How do you want to spend your day? And that depends on how do you manage your life. Time management is just another way of saying managing your life, because you have to know how to set those priorities. You have to know which one is important, which one is not important. And when you figure that out, you're fulfilling, you're living a fulfilling life. And that's basically what time management is: learning to figure out what we must do and what we must not do, what things are important to your mission, your family, your relationships, your goals, and those are your priorities. So let's set some priorities. And once you're able to figure out what do you need, this requires tons of self-discipline. It's easy, to prioritize things, but to follow through it's hard. So let's first prioritize our time. The number one is we're going to do must do. We're going to prioritize your time with A, B, C, D, E methods. This is the most common method that's being used. And A tasks are must do. There are consequences if you don't complete them. So A task, what are your A tasks for the week? It could be dropping kids off. That could be your A task. It must do it. So think of your A task. And if you have more than one A task, you could do A1, A2. And then B. B are you should do. It's not something that must, but you should do. And it has a mild consequences, not the most serious consequences. So list your B task and then prioritizing them by C task. Nice to do. You don't have to do them. There's no consequences if you whether do it or not do it. So those would be your C task. And then the D tasks are to something that you can delegate. You don't have to do them yourself. If you have an assistant, you want to pass those down. If you have someone to do the things that you're doing, pass those tasks down. You delegate those one. And the last E are the one that you eliminate. The stuff that you don't need in your life. You just do them for no reason. There's no effect in it. Eliminate those tasks. And that's how you prioritize your task, your daily or weekly plans. What do you want to do? A, B, C, D, E. If you haven't done it for this week, let's get going. Let's do them. This is the only way we succeed. We only have 24 hours, the same 24 hours, the people who succeed and people who don't succeed. The only difference is how do you spend those 24 hours? How do you prioritize things that makes the difference in your life, in your style, in your cultures, in your values? How do you spend that time is the important things. So friends, if you haven't planned your week, if you haven't prioritized your week, let's get going. And this is why I picked Monday to do this topic, because Monday is the day where we set the intentions of what to get done this week. So friends, let's get going.